Hello, my name is TALAN Godfrey, and I'm a real gang stalking victim. Let me move closer to the camera. Okay, move closer to the camera. So, hi, like I said, my name is TALAN Godfrey, and I'm a real gang stalking victim. I am a real targeted individual, and what I'm doing now is if I find anyone doing gang stalking plus this fucking chosen one psychological operation campaigns, I'm going to call him out. This still human guy, he's not gonna call these fake motherfuckers out, but I do because I protest at the Santa Monica Pier all the time. So I have to deal with people who believe in this shit. Look, there's Chief Handler. Don't worry, Chief Handler. You are gonna be one of the people I'm going to make a video about soon, and then I'm going to see if I can press charges against you for cyber harassment. That you can guarantee. So here it is. See, he just all cyber harassment. I don't know him. I would love to find out who this Chief Handler guy is, and I would love to see him in court or get an affidavit or some type of legal document proving who he is, since he's cyberbullying me, and I will be pressing charges against you. Don't worry, I won't find out who you are. I'm going to be pressing charges against you soon. The whole internet is going to love to know who you actually are. So since I do these videos at the pier all the fucking time for almost every single weekend for the last 3 years, I have to deal with people who believe in this chosen one bullshit. See, people like him are lying to you. There is no such thing as a chosen one. I don't care what your Bible says. You can believe in the Bible. You can believe whatever religious document that you want, the old and the new. You can believe in Zeus. You can believe in Jupiter. You know, the Greek and the Roman gods are basically the same with different names. You can believe in the ancient Mesopotamian gods, ancient Egyptian gods. You can believe in the gods that they have now. I don't care. You believe in Zoroastrianism, Hindu, Buddhism, I don't care. But this chosen one psychological operation campaign, that's exactly what it is. It's not even real. So these people are basically mixing. They're doing a psychological operation campaign in Psyops. Let me get Mark Dice. Mark Dice, mind control. Mind, not bad. Mind control. Okay, Mark Dice. Oh, okay, my bad. I spelled Mark wrong. Okay, like what the fuck? Mark Dice, mind control. Okay, here it is.
To develop and deliver messages.
Psychological operations, Psyops, or as the government likes to call them now, military information support operations, are a very real part of war, and there's an entire division within the Department of Defense dedicated to them.
Psychological operations has consistently been important throughout the history of warfare.
Persuade, change.
Yes, all that is real. If you want to watch the rest of Mark Dice's video talking about elements of gang stalking and psychological operation campaign, there it is right there. You know where to find it. He also talks about some of the stuff that real gang stalking victims go through.
It's government for a device designed to, quote, induce a thermoacoustic signal hearing God or the devil, or that the Air Force Research Laboratory patented precisely such technology, using microwaves to send words into someone's head. Now, think about this for a minute. Think about the ramifications of such technology. Such a system could easily make people think that they were hearing God or the devil, or that they were going completely insane.
They actually done that. And there was a dude from a TED Talk who invented the LRAD system, Woody Norris TED Talk. Bragged about how the military was using his technology that he invented in the first Gulf War, the first Desert Storm, and basically, messing with Iraqi citizens. Oh, and this was in the Army Times. I'm pretty sure you can find it, but it used to be in the Army Times, by the way. I'm pretty sure you can find a copy of it, but the Army Times was heavily deleting that shit. Even Wired Magazine talked about this crap. With that too, copies of it started disappearing off the internet. You see, when real gang stalking victims, when we talk about our experience, we get the shadow ban. I get shadow ban. Other people, I'm going to show you something. Another person that I used to like, that I liked a lot, just got their channel deleted. Let me see if I can scroll down. There it is. This is another, he made another channel called A Call for Judgment. It's right there, 22 hours ago. So let's get the timestamp. 22 hours ago, timestamp. And the channel got terminated. It's gone again. But if you do what this man's talking about some dumbass chosen ones, nobody's gonna mess with his videos, because everybody who knows better knows that he's lying to his audience. He knows that he's lying to his audience. YouTube and the third party is working with YouTube to censor people like me and to censor this dude right here who just got his channel deleted. Just got it deleted. Got to be today. Sometimes today. Got his channel deleted. This is like the third or fourth time it happened so far this year in 2023. This dude got his channel air yeeted off of YouTube. But they ain't gonna mess with this dude, because this dude right here, the Anointed Ministries, they know that he's lying. They know that this dude is lying. They fuck with my channel because I tell the truth, and I protest at the Santa Monica Pier. Here's my channel right here. Protest at the Santa Monica Pier. Protesting the shit. Okay? Right there. Talk about real shit. This dude right here and the rest of these chosen one people, talking about the chosen one, the 144,000 soldiers of God. Listen, if you really believe that you were 144,000 soldiers of God, do you understand that the 144,000 come from the original 12 tribes of Israel? So if you were born in America in the last born in America for the last 400 years, you would never be part of the 144,000 soldiers of God. Okay, you ain't from the 12 original tribes of Israel. But no, everybody is on that 144 shit. I mean, like read the freaking Bible. Like, read it. Read the actual Bible and say, like, who are they? It ain't gonna be you. But they mixing it with gang stalking, which is really annoying, and then mixing that chosen one crap, which is annoying as hell. Okay, like this chick right here. I try to tell this chick that, like, what she's doing is wrong. What she believes in is wrong. And see, there's me right there. See, I try to tell her. Because I don't have a problem with her making videos. This woman making videos, but her BS beliefs are going into what I'm protesting, because I want the law to recognize that gang stalking is real, and they're starting to do that. But I want the law to recognize what I and my family experienced was real, not schizophrenic. But these people doing these psychological operation campaign is using people like her and her misunderstandings of the Bible, and then mixing it with gang stalking, making me look stupid. No, I'm going to call you out, because I have to. I have no choice. So let's go back to this dude. So let's go back to this dude and his lies. By the way, this dude is totally into what you call a limited hangout. Tell a teeny tiny bit of the truth and surrounded with a whole bunch of bullshit, as you're going to see. Now this is today. This is yesterday. Let's go back to his other video. And you're gonna see it. This dude don't even talk about gang stalk. He talks about the chosen one bullshit. Chosen one. Chosen one. Look at this. Chosen one. Let's scroll down. Fuck, Jesus Christ. That's all this dude is into. That's all this dude is into. Andre, you gotta be careful about these people, baby. Spiritual storm is coming. 4 months. It ain't even happened yet. It ain't gonna happen either. Now, he talking about God, but did he actually calls out the name of his God? Probably not. Probably not. Because he's mixing New Age spiritual paganism, mixing it with religion, mixing it. So here it is. This channel, he's mixing New Age spirituality, mixing it with Christianity, which you're not supposed to do, by the way. You're not supposed to do that. So I see 3 gang stalking videos. Let's see if we can find another one. But no, he never calls out his God by name. Look, chosen one. Oh God. And there he is. He started out with 84 views, and now it's bouncing. Okay. But I don't really blame him for lying to his audience, because most of his audience wants to feel special and feel unique and feel powerful, and they gravitate to this bullshit. And I don't have a problem with it, with what he's doing, because he's lying to his audience. I don't have a problem with it. But when you mix it with gang stalking, which I'm trying to get justice for what happened to me and my family, and to start an awareness campaign, and these people are using him as a tool of a psychological operation campaign, and he doing limited hangouts, and he talking about what I go through, then I have a problem with it. I have a problem because he makes me look stupid, and I'm out in the public, like I said before. What type in gang stalking? So he been doing. You gonna see with this dude. Okay, gang stalking. 7 months ago. Okay. Okay, you see it? Okay, there it is. He only 4 videos. 5, sorry. 6. 6 videos in the last 8 months about gang stalking. Let's see the one that I have a problem with. Okay, I think this one right here. Yep, this is the one. Now you're gonna see the limited hangout.
To understand what gang stalking is, we have to understand exactly where did it come from, and what was the purpose of it, and now why it's been implemented all over the world. Gang stalking started after the Second World War in Eastern Germany by the secret.
Wrong. It's by the Stasi's. No, he's wrong. Gang stalking been going on in many different forms all over the world, but it really the Pinkerton agents. Okay, Pinkerton agents. Yes. A Wizard of the Coast D&D cards was involving the Pinkerton agents. Okay, these people been around since the 1800s. Gang stalking really kind of picked up because of the Pinkerton agents. Okay, and other types of security agencies from the 1800s. Then the NKVD picked up some of their methods and improved upon it. The Nazis picked upon their methods and improved upon it. And then a whole bunch of other leftist societies that took over countries, governments, they all had their own Stasi, Nazi, Pinkerton agent types of secret societies, messing with their populations, red-rumming their populations. United States government also have their own little gang stalking agencies. Corporations have their own little gang stalking agencies. The eBay scandal, 60 Minutes, the eBay scandal, it's right there. Corporations do the same thing. But Pinkerton agents really ones that started this shit back in the 1800s.
Agencies.
So he's wrong.
For those of you who don't know what the secret agency of East Germany was, it's called Stasi. Okay, so Stasi came up with the...
Well, he's wrong right there. Okay, so you can read the rest. I don't have that much time. But yes, Zerzet song. Stasi's did Zerzet song. I forgot what the Nazis called their version of gang stalking, but the NKVD, the Soviet Union, they all had their versions of gang stalking. Okay, so let's see what...
They will use any kind of way. They will use psychotronic methods of mind control.
Correct. They will do that. Psychoelectronic weapons effects. Hold on. I got 5 minutes to publish this video. Let's see if it's any checks. Nothing got picked up by that. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I'm going to Google psycho
The thing is,
electronic
when
weapons.
they hire these very sloppy, useful idiots, like this guy in particular,
See, that Chinese people, they know about the gang stalking, but here it is. The psychological operation, it's psycho-electronic weapons effects, the psychotronic stuff that they talk about. This is old, and it needs to be updated for the stuff that I personally experienced. I did experience a good chunk of this shit, good chunk of it, but it's old. It needs to be updated. Okay, and then you have Ted Gunderson's gang stalking affidavit. Ted Gunderson, okay. I don't want a YouTube attempt. I gotta do this again. Okay. There it is, Ted Gunderson's gang stalking affidavit. I suggest you watch the video to prove that gang stalking is real. These are all legal documents that prove that gang stalking is real. But of course, he's not going to mention any of what I just showed you because he is one of the fake chosen ones, mixing his bull crap, New Age spiritualism, New Age paganism, and mixing it with Christianity.
They're going to use,
He ain't gonna tell you the truth that I showed you.
They're going to hack your Facebook account.
That's true. That's true.
They're going to, how should I,
Yeah.
all information, believe it or not, gang stalking. If you don't know what this is, please Google it. Gang stalking is the term, gang stalking, and targeted individuals. Targeted individuals are the targets. So,
Look, you
first
listen.
of all, let me remind you guys that gang stalking is illegal.
Yes. Gang stalking is legal. He is one of the first people who talk about this dumb chosen one stuff, mixing it with New Age paganism to actually admit that gang stalking is illegal. So we already know that gang stalking is illegal. He actually admits that gang stalking is illegal. That is good for him. Except that he's gonna throw all that shit out the window. At the end of the video, you won't see it.
It's illegal. It's illegal. It's unconstitutional, and it's not of the Lord at all. God is pissed about gang stalkers.
No, his God, no. All the stuff that happened in the last, let's just say 50 years, no, his God is not going to do anything. And you notice that he doesn't actually name the God that he worship. God ain't going to stop gang stalking. Okay, I'm going to tell you that God didn't stop 9/11. God didn't stop all that crap from Operation Desert Storm. God didn't stop Operation Iraqi Freedom. God didn't stop the vaccines with those mRNA spike proteins that they want to put in the food and the water. God didn't stop all this chemtrails. God didn't stop all that fluoride in your food and your water. God ain't going to stop any of that crap. And God ain't going to stop gang stalking. I'll make a video about that.
And they choose, when they choose to gang stalk you, they will try to track you down wherever you are and whatever they do. It's like a system of surveillance.
It is surveillance. Now, you can read the rest of his video. He admits that gang stalking is a crime and that they use surveillance, but you gonna notice that he is fake, phony, or false. One, he never says, get your own camera. That's one of the ways that you can prove that these people are fake. They'll never say, get your own camera and to record this and document. He never say that. Until you want to understand how this dude's
But they're
lying
not
to you.
going to touch you. They will try to frighten you.
Wrong. They will touch you. Let's do real quick. What you call it? Stalked in San Antonio, Texas. He lying. Okay, because he does mention the mind control. They're gonna fuck you up that way. But yet he doesn't talk about it. But they will touch you. They will put your hands. But they will put their hands on you. They will hire homeless people to do it. Okay, where is this video? See, that's. So I told you those Chinese people know what this gang stalking is. Okay, they know. They know. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Okay, a whole bunch of people saw that. Keep that in mind. Oh, these gang stalkers won't touch you. Oh, yes, they will. Yes, they will. Right there. San Diego mom thinks she's a victim of community stalking. Okay, where is this video at? Oh, you son of it. You son of it. Oh, they burying it. I had stalked to San Antonio, Texas. And, yep, they're burying it. They are burying it in the algorithm. They do this shit a lot. They bury the stuff in the algorithm. Okay, I'm gonna get out of YouTube and go to Google. Stalked in San Antonio, Texas. That's not it. Okay, there it is. Stalked in San Antonio, Texas. Call stalking.
Well, maybe you sensed it. That and I would see the man close to us, looking at us.
The girls had the presence of mind to snap a photo with their phone. Verbeff says all these happenings culminated in an assault. The 39-year-old believes someone drugged the food in her home and returned.
A woman knows.
She filed a report and was briefly hospitalized. Someone drugged the food in her home and returned later to rape her.
I know something happened to me because...
Then there's her story about the bracelet that went...
Times, and I've been to the Rape Crisis Center for counseling, yes.
Many of these so-called victims of what Hall describes as gang stalking meet up on the internet, finding comfort and information from others who say they too suffer from electronic stalking, mind control, and even rape. Loosely defined, gang stalking is where organized groups target and harass unwilling victims to the point of paranoia.
They go, and on top of that, they're going to hit you with the direct energy weapons, so they will hurt you. They will. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Where's the other video? Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to do this. Just hold on. Okay, so there it is. Okay, let's see if I can find the original video. Just hang on for a second. Okay, there.
He's gonna help you with that too, because he's
Okay, I'm sorry about
in a
that.
better place. Now, gang stalking will subdue that. They will try.
Now, you want to hear the stomping and the stepping from upstairs. Timestamp. You want to hear it. They're playing with the ball.
Try to see exactly. They say that gang stalking will subdue that. They will try to.
Okay, so here it is.
About gang stalkers, and when they choose to gang stalk you, they will try to track you down wherever you are and whatever they do. It's like a system of surveillance.
Okay, now here it is. We're going into the lie. We're going into the lie that he's talking about.
Certain people, they say supposedly. I have to keep in mind actually because I might be gang stalked as well.
Okay, I go skip.
People are looking for new leaders, charismatic people that can take the leadership of nations, groups, societies, communities, and lead us to a better place. Now, gang stalking will subdue that.
Okay, no. This dude is lying. I have met homeless people. I know they gang stalk children because they gang stalked my son. When he was 6 years old, he was being hit with direct energy weapons. At the time, I didn't understand what was going on. I do now. And I'm so sorry about that, Andre. I did not know what was happening to you. They hit me with the direct energy weapons later on. But at the time when you was getting hit with direct energy weapons, I was dealing with some type of addiction. I don't want to expose what it was, but I was going through some type of addiction and yet in pain, and I was medicating my pain through this addiction. This dude is lying, and I'm so sorry about that, Andre. You gotta be careful about these people. This dude is lying. They go after homeless people, children, druggies. I would just say that you are a beautiful woman. They will gang stalk you, not because you're destined for greatness and to become a leader. No, they gang stalking you because they're probably interested in putting you into the sex trafficking ring. Use you as a sex slave. Nobody's talking about no goddamn special shit. See, this is the proof that he's lying. See, that's more evidence to prove that they're lying. And why these people are using this chosen one shit, saying that you special? Oh, because you sound crazy. Oh, I'm destined for greatness. All you do is just smoke weed all day. You're not destined for greatness. I'm going to put this thing on pause. Let's talk about the endless fantasy. Okay, endless fantasy right there. That's what it is. This is another version of it. The endless fantasy. I'm not going to ruin the story, but it's true. These gang stalkers are going to say that you're something special about you. and you like, oh well, they gang stalking me because I'm special. Then they'll say the gang stalking is spiritual. So they think that you're stupid, and you will believe that. So you don't gather allies, you don't gather evidence, you don't save up money just in case they start coming into your apartment and breaking your shit. They're ruining your cars. You're doing it so you don't protect yourself. Basically, exactly what this thing right here did in the story. It's the same shit. The same shit. They're doing psychological operations campaign. When they talk about you being something special, and then when you try to gather allies, and your allies see that you ain't doing anything special with your life, all you do is just smoke pot all day, you're gonna be left defenseless. These gang stalkers are trying to get you homeless, trying to get you in jail. You hear that? Trying to get you in prison. They're trying to take kids away from you. They may put you in a sex trafficking ring against your will. They might put you on mind control. I mean, they're trying to hurt you, basically. And this dude right here, he's part of it. He's gonna set you up. I'm gonna just say that. He's going to set you up for disaster.
He's gonna war or in this.
Now I want you hear the stomping and stepping, the noise violations. I wish they saved this shit. It's getting on my nerves.
Escaping the system, the legal system, but that's far from the truth. Very honest people, a lot of honest people and kind people who are charismatic and leadership skills have been
Some of these people gang stalk mentally ill people because they're mentally ill. They use these people as test subjects in target practice. And yet these mentally ill people really think that they're special, or the holograms, Google CNET News holograms that you can touch, Operation Bluebeam, they see that shit and they think that demons are after them. They're setting those people up too, and these people will be set up to be the face of gang stalking, and then you want to have to fight so hard to get that person off of that pedestal and have your allies see that person as a tool and have your allies separate you from that person. Like, I'm telling the truth, this person saw something, have nothing to do with what I'm talking about, that person being used as a tool to set me and people like me up.
Dude, here's the thing. Now, gang stalking is used to bring down the future leaders of a nation.
That sounds more like COINTELPRO. Not really gang stalking, but more like COINTELPRO, which he's not going to mention. The Black Panthers, anybody who had an activist group that the CIA, FBI, or anybody else who couldn't infiltrate got COINTELPRO. And some gang stalking techniques do come from COINTELPRO. Okay, I admit it. COINTELPRO gang stalking, some of the stuff is similar, but gang stalking is totally on a new, complete platform, okay? Because you're going to be hit with these direct energy weapons, these mind control technologies, depends on who gang stalk you. A lot of COINTELPRO victims never even seen the gang stalking. Never even seen a hologram.
What happens right now as we speak all over the world. We're entering into an era of cyber fascism. Neo-fascism, as I call it, or cyber.
If you want to read it and you want to watch it, you can watch it. I'm skipping.
They don't care about whatever you do. Oh, white. And they're going to use people around you that they're supposedly the people closest to you, or either family.
Yeah, they're going to pay off people surrounding you, your friends, your neighbors, your family members. They're going to try to pay off people to spy on you. You're going to set these people up. They're going to be set up as a proxy. So you attack these people instead of the people who are actually gang stalking you. Your family members will, if they're weak enough, become proxies of the gang stalkers. Okay. Especially if they get that money. Okay.
Conspiracies, I just see what I see, and they use high technology. Technology nowadays has gone a lot.
Why is this moving so goddamn fast?
iPhones and apps. Control and psychotronic techniques since the 50s. So how long has it been? 70 years. 70 years. You can imagine the high level. So guys, Be prayerful. Be prayerful. Pray for me.
So they've been working on this mind control for a while, and yet they know this mind control works to take down people. How is prayer going to work? It's not. Prayer is not going to stop psychoelectronic weapons effects.
Mankind, pray for your loved ones, pray for everybody. And it comes to the point now that they've become homeless, or they ended up in psychiatric clinics. They became poor. They lost their jobs, their fortunes, and they went in debt. They lost their families. They're completely isolated, and even they have gone to extremes in their extreme ways to retaliate. Some of them just grab guns and started like firing up on people.
But this dude already just said that they have mind control weapons. He said that gang stalking is illegal. You just heard him talk about some of the victims of gang stalking and what he went through. And he gonna say that you need to stay prayed up. But everybody else already tried that shit and they still failed, okay? They still got messed up. I'm not an atheist. I'm not going to stay. Well, I'm an atheist. I will not believe in this dude's religion, whatever religion he claims to be a part of, because he doesn't say what his God actually is. None of them do, by the way. You can pray all you want to. It's not going to stop gang stalking. But you just heard what he just said, okay? I'm almost done with this video.
So the gang stalkers that they're being, first of all, it's an industry.
Yes, it is a legal industry.
Handsomely to gang stalk, and there are people who have very low intelligence. They have issues. They're narcissistic. They have like.
Yes. So you're hearing that, okay? You're hearing it. Okay, I'm gonna keep scrolling down. Okay. But
God sees all these things, guys. When you have God in your life, no one can go against you. When God is with you, who can go against you? There you go.
Okay, except for the people who died. Wars, political violence, disease, that mRNA technology they're trying to put in the food water supply. Yeah, his God ain't gonna save you. Whatever his God is, it's not gonna save you from gang stalking or anything else.
No one can go against you guys.
Yeah.
So always have God by your side, because he's the only one for you. And you know what? What they do is also the gang stalkers, they will try to slander you. They will try to speak evil words against you.
Yes, it's all illegal, all a crime.
Fake rumors. If they can't find something about you in your past.
Okay. So, you know, all that stuff he said, just keep believing in God, all right? Even though he just did some type of psychological operation campaign saying that they gang stalking you because you're a future leader, that's not even true. That's not why they're gang stalking you. They be gang stalking you because you're just an easy target of convenience and opportunity. They want something to play with. There's nothing special about you. Okay, so... Okay, God is with you.
God is with you. He's watching everything. Here's the thing. The devil wants you to think that you're surrounded. But guess what? You're not surrounded. You're protected. Highly protected. The devil and his minions, or whoever going against you, they're the ones who are surrounded. It's kind of like this. Picture yourselves in the middle. There's a circle of demons and spirits that are against you, right? First of all, you're protected by the grace of God, by a wall of fire, by a hedge of protection, by angels holding fire.
This dude is a piece of crap, and I'm going to make this video short, but he's a piece of crap. I'm going to show you something. Nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. Let's go on YouTube. Just give me what I want. Here it is.
Imagine for a moment the unimaginable happened.
Yes.
A major city is hit by a nuclear weapon. Now, no number could account for what was done in Japan in 1945. But here we'll use an 800 kiloton warhead A
Okay,
relatively
yeah.
large bomb in today's arsenals, and 100 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Upon detonation, a fireball as hot as the sun would expand to a radius of 800 meters. Those near the blast would be vaporized.
Now imagine what this dude just said earlier, okay? Okay, so, yeah, okay. Now remember what he just said earlier. Here it is.
Protected by the grace of God, by a wall of fire, by a hedge of protection, by angels holding fire swords, swords of flame, and surrounding you. They're not going to let anything happen to you. The only thing you need to do is stay focused on the Lord, stay prayerful all the time.
Okay, so we all know that bull crap, because let's watch the rest of the video.
And within a 2-kilometer radius, all buildings would likely be destroyed.
Yes, it will be. Remember, that God of
And we'll
protection.
assume that virtually no one survives inside this area.
Okay, remember what he said.
Okay, and he will maintain your peace. Spirits that are against you, right? First of all, you're protected by the grace of God, by a wall of fire, by a hedge of protection, by angels holding fire swords, swords of flame, and surrounding you. They're not going to let anything happen to you. The only thing you need to do is stay focused on the Lord, stay prayerful.
Okay, so we get it. Okay?
Which, based on population density, would start the death tally at 120,000 people.
So this dude is a piece of shit. Most of these people talking about the chosen ones are lying to you. Just like ballistic science is real. This dude doesn't know what the F he's talking about. And if you are a gang stalking victim, a Christian gang stalking victim, how did you become one in the first place? If you're a Christian, how did you become a gang stalking victim in the first place? So it's obviously this dude, what he's talking about, is nothing but pieces of poop.
Okay, and he will maintain your peace. And he's going to help you with that too, because as you are protected, you're going to have the privacy and the peace and the quietness in order to do that thing exactly. So,
okay, brain chips. Okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's doing that prosperity preaching. Brain chips. Where's brain chips at? Okay, BlackRock. BlackRock brain chips. Okay, hopefully we can find it for this video. Okay, there it is.
Utah biotech company implants brain chips in 50 people. The chip, known as Neuroport Array, is manufactured by BlackRock Neurotech. You want BlackRock to have a device implanted in your brain? Well, you can now if you live in Utah. If you could have an arm that's mechanical but controlled by your brain, I think that's kind of cool.
I hate this,
What
man.
it's going to be used for, however, will be brain surveillance. This will be used as a way to make people happy when they shouldn't be happy.
Okay. Yep. We already know that. Okay. Here it is again.
Yes. People who were sexually exploiting children.
Yes.
And then you were in the parking lot of a school board meeting, taking down the information of parents. What happened to the cases that you were working to protect our communities from the worst predators that exist?
I was told they were not to be resourced, and then after I was suspended, they were handed off to local law enforcement.
Okay, you see? Like even the FBI cared more about gang stalking and targeting parents at school board meeting than stopping pedophiles. Okay? That God of what he's talking about is not going to protect you. It's not going to protect you. All right. So this is another video.
Actually, once I was gang stalked was in Switzerland, and I was close to Davos. Davos is where the World Economic, not just Switzerland. They want you to conform and just be happy with what you have. But if God has a calling for you, they try to blame
Okay, here it is.
Try to stop you if you have a serious goal in your life, because if they see that you're open-minded and you're very gifted and you're charismatic, they see you as a threat to their plans. It's the New World Order that tries to create a new type of dictatorship, and as they fight and try to dump down the masses, they try to dump down also the gifted ones, so there are no any leaders, any possible leaders. What's happening right now, a lot of people, a lot of countries are looking for leaders. Somebody to help them out, somebody to take a stand and keep going. And the New World Order is using gang stalking all over the world in order to stop those leaders and try.
Not really. What he's talking about more of COINTELPRO, like I said before. They gang stalk mentally ill people, homeless people, and children. That's what he's not understanding. That's not what he's understanding. And yet, so he types in gang stalking, you think, oh, I'm destined for greatness. Oh, I'm gang stalked. Oh. No. He's talking more about COINTELPRO, not gang stalking. And there is no chosen one. That's a psychological operation.
They try to make them homeless. They try to attack them. They try to take their finances, They use witchcraft. Any kind of evil you can imagine in your mind, they do it. And they try to watch also in social media. They hack social media.
Yeah, you see how he just mentioned just witchcraft and then just drops it off and then talk about cyber stalking. See, he's fake, phony, and false, man. He's fake, phony, and false. Okay. Okay.
But they haven't succeeded, and God is really pissed off. Because the chosen ones are the true leaders of tomorrow, which they're going to align with God and they're going to save mankind. That's why they're afraid of.
The chosen one. Okay. Remember, chosen one is a psychological operation campaign. There is no such thing as a chosen one. Okay. Like I said, they gang stalk mentally ill people and retarded. They gang stalk homeless people. They gang stalk children. Okay. There's no chosen one.
And a lot of things, the thing is, a lot of churches have sided with the New World Order, with the Antichrist.
There wasn't churches to begin with. There was Rockefeller churches. The National Council of Churches, they used to be all over the internet, YouTube videos, all over it, and they scrubbing it. Rockefeller, the National Council of Churches, something like around that. But these churches were never churches to begin with. When you have a lot of LGBT churches, that's the Rockefeller churches, and there are more of them every single day. That's how you have all these people talking about the 144,000, but they will never be part of the 144,000 because they're not young Jewish males from the original 12 tribes of Israel, but they keep talking about they're part of the 144K. Well, that's it. They're fake.
They're preparing.
Like some of these churches will never talk about the fact that there's no bastard child belongs in the house of the Lord to his 5th generation. That's in the Bible. You can find it right there. But none of these churches, these fake churches, will bring up the bastard children because there's so many of them and they want the money. Rockefeller churches.
The ground of the Antichrist, that anybody who goes against things we try against the chosen ones do not work, because the chosen ones are covered by the Holy Spirit. This is what's happening right now.
That's not true. War, disease, famine. How many of these people talking about the chosen one ever talked about warning the people of the vaccines, warning the people about mRNA technology, warning the people about the poison in the food, water, and the air? They don't even talk about that shit, but they're talking about they're anointed. And play this video one more time. Where is it?
Is 11 kilometers. The radiant heat from the blast would be strong enough to cause 3rd-degree burns on exposed
Remember,
skin.
you're protected by the Lord.
And as you get closer to the blast, the heat becomes so intense that clothing, even skin, would ignite into flames.
But you're protected by the Lord, he says. They can't touch you. Okay.
And the funny thing is, I've seen also people who are of the church and they were pretending to be righteous.
That's him right here.
And all that, and they failed the exams, guys, which means they've shown their true colors and they've sided with the Antichrist.
Okay. The Antichrist not real? Okay. Because how many people had died of war, famine, disease, genocide, democide? It had to be over 500 million people in the last 200 years, and his God hasn't even came and intervened not once. Come on, people. It's not happening. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can skip it. Because
God is actually one. She has a great calling for you, chosen ones. You're going through gang stalking because the devil hates it. The devil hates it, and he's trying to take over the world. He's trying to diminish the chosen ones down to low vibrational frequencies, so no
low vibrational frequency. That is New Age spiritualism. Where in the Bible talks about low vibrational frequencies? Wake the fuck up. That's not in the Bible. That's New Age spiritualism. That's New Age paganism. That chosen one. You can be your own God type of shit. He gonna mention that maybe in the next couple of videos. But they all eventually do. Oh, you can become your own God. Have powers. No, you can't. No. And if you believe in Christianity, you won't have powers, okay? You won't. You won't have magical powers. Man, fuck this shit. This Harry Potter shit that people keep doing. Okay. But you're seeing the psychological operation in play. Oh, you protected by God, yet he doesn't mention anything about ballistic science, nuclear science. He doesn't. In the other video, he talked about psychotronic weapons, but you being protected by God if you already are Christian. So how did they attack you in the first place?
Nobody gets free. You are set. You're here to set the captive by spiritual chains, and they have demons, large demons guarding them. You're the ones who are going to defeat those demons. So,
see, I'm a gang stalking victim. I don't believe anything that what this man is saying. He is fucking lying to you. By the way, if demons were attacking you, it's called haunting, not called gang stalking. Let's see if we can scroll past this dude's bullshit. Okay, he's gonna tell you to pray fast.
Close to God, fast, worship, pray, read the Bible, and stay close to him, and everything will be all right. You're not alone. We're with you all the way, and you're gonna have the last laugh. Okay.
See, buttering you up. See, you notice how what he said? He never said do counter surveillance to find out who's gang stalking you. He said everything but that. Okay, let's see what we can come back to it. Okay, we're gonna go back to what he said again.
Please help us out. We're trying to save money in order to buy him a new iPhone so he can be able to give prophetic words as much as possible.
A new fucking iPhone? You can tell that these people are fake, phony, and false. I want you to look at this. Cash apps, PayPal, e-transfer, IBAN, Western Union, MoneyGram, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USTD, Litecoin, Binance. You see all this shit right here? Do you see all this shit? See, now you know he's fake, phony, and false. This is a money scam. This is a money scam. So he can get a new iPhone for somebody.
Please help us out. We're trying to save money in order to buy him a new iPhone so he can be able to give prophetic words as much as possible. Anyways,
but if you believe in the Lord, wouldn't the Lord already gave you a platform for you to do that? But since you one of the chosen ones, anointed industry, with all the cash app wanting satanic money, wanting fiat money, fiat currency with satanic images on it. Look at all these cash apps, okay? This dude lying, okay? The dude's freaking lying.
That's all I wanted to tell you. Stay close to God, fast, worship, pray, read the Bible, and stay close to him, and everything will...
Okay, I'm going to tell you one more time. Oh, Andre, please watch out for these people. Let's see if I can find it. Okay.
Burns on exposed skin. And as you get closer to the blast, the heat becomes so intense that clothing, even skin, would ignite into flames.
Don't worry, just believe in his Lord will protect you from that, okay?